What is good, YouTube, and welcome back to the final episode of NXT 2.0 here on WWE 2K22 Universe Mode. Yes, this will be the final NXT 2.0 in my Universe Mode series, which will be crossing over into WWE 2K23. So if you are new to my channel, new to my series, man, listen, episode 1 will be the Royal Rumble Premium Live event for WWE 2K23 Universe Mode. Like I said, this series will be crossing over into 2K23, and we actually just wrapped up NXT New Year's Evil. So if you haven't seen New Year's Evil yet, hey, go back and check it out, man. We've been crowning champions in NXT, and that continues tonight. So this is what we got planned for tonight's NXT 2.0, man. We're gonna kick it off by hearing from the newly crowned NXT champion, the man that defeated Roderick Strong and Santos Escobar in that very competitive triple threat match. Johnny Gargano is going to start off the night addressing the WWE Universe, and then we got one-on-one action in the women's division, Indy Hartwell against Carmella. And then the main event tonight, we're crowning new NXT Tag Team Champions. I wanted to end NXT 2.0 with the bang, heading into WWE 2K23. Will it be Legado del Fantasma, or will it be Shelton Benjamin and Cedric Alexander? Who's walking out with them NXT Tag Team Championships? We ain't doing no more talking. Let's start the show. And here we go. Johnny Gargano said he ain't want to waste no time, issuing an open challenge, and who accepts? Dominic Mysterio, who is yet to have a match here in my NXT Universe Mode. But this would be a crazy way to carry the series on into 2K23. Can you imagine Dominic Mysterio is NXT champion? But we got the heart and soul of NXT right there in Johnny Gargano, who's never backed down from a fight. That's the great thing about NXT, man. You know, you never know. You just never know what's gonna happen. You never know who's gonna step up. This is the first of 2 championship matches we got on the final NXT 2.0 here in 2K22 Universe mode, Dominic Mysterio could win his very first singles championship, that being the NXT title, man. First time ever these two locking in. Let's get it, man. You know, speaking of Mysterios, Rey Mysterio didn't have the best of luck securing a WWE Championship match. Dominic Mysterio just stepping up and taking a championship match here against the newly crowned champ. Dominic Mysterio all about creating opportunities now. Doesn't want to live in his father's shadow. He wants to make a legacy for himself. This right here, either way, oh, nice DDT. Either way, it's going to, you know, definitely going to have some respect from a lot of guys in the back, especially a lot of NXT vets, man. And Gargano up top. Oh! Dominic Mysterio trained by, you know, wait a minute. Oh! 2023 Hall of Fame inductee Rey Mysterio, man. Congrats to Rey Mysterio. That's major, man. You know, I feel old. Rey Mysterio going in the Hall of Fame. That's crazy. I remember Rey's first match on SmackDown. Oh! And nonetheless, Johnny Gargano. Dominic Mysterio here might be trying to jumpstart a possible Hall of Fame career. With the win tonight, Johnny Gargano is already solidified and validated in the NXT locker room, man. Gargano says he never wants to leave NXT. Snap suplex into a cover on Dom, but the referee couldn't even count. Say what you want about Dominic Mysterio, man. You could say he had a silver spoon coming into the business. At first he skipped over NXT. That's why I feel like it was so important to put him in NXT, because I really want to see him prove something in my universe mode, man. Gargano getting to work on the kid, though. Oh. Gargano does not want to lose that championship that he just won. He had to go through a war against Roderick Strong and Escobar. Dominic Mysterio. Nice swinging neck breaker to the NXT champion. Best believe a lot of guys in the back would have loved to step up. Dominic Mysterio, was just thinking smart. You know the fighting champion that Johnny Gargano is. Oh, nice. We're already crowning new NXT Tag Team Champions in the main event. We're going to have a new NXT champion to kick off the show, man. And now look at Dom. Shades of his father. Dialing it up for the 6-1. 9! I think that's the first time that move has ever been hit in NXT. And Dominic Mysterio looking for a fall splash, but countered. Trying to pay homage to the late, great Eddie Guerrero. And a German suplex slowing down the momentum of Dominic Mysterio. This is how you go out with the bang, man. The final NXT 2.0 in Universe mode. Now Gargano. Dominic Mysterio may have messed up. He had the match for the time being, and he taps Johnny Gargano, still NXT champion. Wow. I will say, though, I thought Dominic Mysterio had him. All he had to do was hit that frog splash. But Gargano countered the frog splash, locked it in, and Dominic, see, that was where he messed up at, man. But in the end, the submission hold from Johnny Gargano was too much for Dominic Mysterio, no doubt about it. I'm excited to see the path that Dominic Mysterio takes here in NXT. But either way it goes, still NXT champion Johnny Gargano. Dominic Mysterio just assaulted Johnny Gargano after that match. Hopefully the NXT champion is all right after that. After issuing an opportunity to that ungrateful kid, he turned around and do that? Crazy. Nonetheless, though, the show must go on. Indy Hartwell set for one-on-one action, and Indy Hartwell got a lot of history with Johnny Gargano and infamous The Way back in the, past time in NXT. So I'm pretty sure Indy's thoughts are with Johnny Gargano at this time, and she's trying to carve out a way. Because listen, ladies and gentlemen, Asuka, if you haven't seen NXT New Year's Eve, she defeated Mandy Rose, and she is the new NXT Women's Champion. And of course, Queen Zelina is keeping tabs on Asuka. But that doesn't mean that this match doesn't count for anything. A win is a win. A win to definitely up you in the ranks. And Indy Hartwell has been grinding on NXT for a long time, looking to capitalize off that grinding. And we got the Princess of Staten Island, Miss Money herself, here in NXT, man. And not a very warm welcome from the NXT audience, man. I ain't gonna lie. And Carmella, former Miss Money in the Bank, former SmackDown Women's Champion, former Women's Tag Team Champions. You cannot knock the resume of Carmella. Could she possibly add NXT Women's Champion to that list? Carmella is all about, rebuilding herself. I feel like that's why putting her in NXT is the perfect spot for her. Definitely interested to see what she can do in the 2K23 series, man. Like I said, episode 1 will be the Royal Rumble Premium Live event. The Royal Rumble match, both for the men and women, filled with surprises. You never know. You don't know who's going to win, because my universe mode, I don't have anything really planned out. I just make the matches due to whatever the outcome is. So anybody can win the Royal Rumble. I'll put, the 30 people in there, but anybody can win it. And here we go. Here we go. Indy Hartwell and Carmella. Oh! Now Carmella looking to gain an advantage on Indy Hartwell. She probably looks at Indy Hartwell like she's just above her or something. Carmella's been through NXT before. She didn't get enough shine as she should have got, but she didn't let that stop her. She went up to SmackDown, and she took that shine. Look at that move there. Shades of Hall of Famer Mick Foley. Indy Hartwell. The loss here tonight, I would say, it definitely hurt the momentum and even the mindset of Indy. She doesn't have Dexter Lumis with her. Dexter Lumis, one half of the Raw Tag Team Champions, alongside Karrion Kross. Indy Hartwell probably feels a little lost in the sauce, man. Now, Hartwell up top, frog splash. If only Dominic Mysterio landed that in his match. No, and Carmella kicks out. But Indy could feel a little lost. Johnny Gargano, NXT champion. Dexter Lumis, one half of the Raw Tag Team Champions. Candice LeRae is doing something, I'm sure. But it's like, and Carmella now, lost tonight. I definitely feel like Carmella probably be embarrassed, NXT doesn't really get the same amount of props as a Raw SmackDown superstar could get. When in fact, NXT actually produces some of the most entertaining matches, in my personal opinion. And that kick definitely probably took a couple of teeth out of Indy Hartwell. Indy Hartwell now trying to show off that strength. There's definitely a size difference between both of these competitors still to come. We're crowning new NXT Tag Team Champions. And now Indy, wait a minute, Indy, planting Carmella with that DDT. That might do a shoulders down, leg gets hooked, and a kick out at 2. Shelton Benjamin and Cedric Alexander against Joaquin Wilde and Cruz del Toro, aka Raul Mendoza. Winner walks out, new NXT Tag Team Champions. That's following this match. And now Carmella measuring Indy Hartwell off, and Carmella sidewalk slam. Spinning sidewalk slam, shoulders down, leg is hooked. No, and a kick out at 2 again. Kick out at 2 again. Crowd here digging it. Carmella measuring Indy Hartwell off. These two throwing everything at each other. Diving off the top rope into a Hurricane Rana now. Submission hold cinched in. Applied on Indy Hartwell. Indy, is she gonna tap? Nope, she gets out of it. She gets out of it. Oh, strong shot there. Indy Hartwell gotta get something going. Carmella's been everything at her in that clothesline. Oh, and now Carmella, she might be in trouble now. Oh, super kick counter, kick to the gut, DDT. Carmella. Wow, answered right back. Almost hit a super kick of her own. But Indy countered. Elbow to the face. Kick to the gut. Carmella. That's got to do it. That's got to be it. No. Can't even keep count of how many DDTs that was. And a rope break. The height of Indy Hartwell came into clutch. Oh. Yeah, she out. She's got to be out. That's it. That's it. Yeah. Nice effort from Indy. Wrong result for Indy. These two threw everything at each other. DDT crazy matches, I would call it. All right. Indy Hartwell is back to the drawing board. Carmella, that sidewalk slam, even that diving Hurricane Rana move that she did. The super kick really, I thought it was going to be over here, but Indy Hartwell had the luck of the ropes. But bam! Knocked her out with that one. Carmella, what is next for Miss Money herself? Carmella here in NXT. The second of 2 championship matches here tonight. We had the impromptu NXT championship match earlier in which Johnny Gargano defeated a very bitter Dominic Mysterio. Hopefully we learn more about why Dominic did what he did on the first episode of NXT on WWE 2K23 Universe Mode, man. And this is the final match here of NXT 2.0 here on WWE 2K22 Universe Mode, as Legado del Fantasma looks to reverse the curse in a way. You know, Santos Escobar had an incredible showing in that triple threat match, and personally, I think he should have won that. But hey, you can't change, you know, what happened. Johnny Gargano is the champ, but these two could definitely bring some hope and some gold to the Legado del Fantasma collective. This match originally I had scheduled for NXT New Year's Eve, but I wanted to end NXT on a big note here before we transition into the new game that's coming out, man. And these two, of course, Raul Mendoza going through a little bit of a name change in the next one. Cruz del Toro is what he'll be going by. Joaquin Wilde will still be Joaquin Wilde, man. So here we go. Big question here about Shelton Benjamin and Cedric Alexander. Maybe they might not be on the same page right now. Maybe they could still have a little bit of doubts, especially with Cedric Alexander's loss to Joaquin Wilde on last episode of NXT 2.0 Universe Mode, man. You know, clearly one tale is the separate entrances. These two who used to be in the Hurt business alongside MVP, and the man that's challenging for the WWE Championship at the Rumble against Finn Balor, that being Bobby Lashley. Gotta wonder though, if Shelton and Cedric Alexander don't win tonight, is that it for the team of Benjamin and Alexander? No doubt about it. Benjamin has every key element in the book to have been a world champion. I think WWE personally dropped the ball on that. I'm not even gonna lie. I do believe so, man. But you know, we can't go back and reverse the past. We can only look forward to the future. And Cedric Alexander, who believes he's the star of this team with him and Shelton Benjamin. Former Cruiserweight champion. Cedric Alexander was at a point in time, he was carrying, you know, the now deceased 205 Live. Cedric Alexander, man, this man can do incredible things. You know, I'm only kind of always a little curious, you know, if Alexander and Benjamin lose tonight, you know, Cedric goes solo. Does he finally tap into that potential that I feel like has been, you know, caged in for so long? Here we go. Talk about the tag team division, man. I'm trying to make each roster just equally as good as the next. You know, of course, as we get DLC and WWE 2K23, you know, we'll add on from that, man. But who is going to be going into 2K23 as the NXT Tag Team Champions, man? Here we go. Joaquin Wilde starting things off with the former Intercontinental Champion, United States Champion, Shelton Benjamin. Benjamin's done a lot. You know, you think about the Ruthless Aggression era, man. Shelton Benjamin, wait a minute. Oh! Benjamin kind of ran right into that one. Joaquin Wilde going up top. And Wilde, oh, shades of Jimmy Superfly Snuka with that one. Wonder if Santos Escobar kind of, you know, made it a little, maybe he's been a little adamant with these guys that they gotta win this match. Gargano del Fantasma cannot go 0-2 like that. Tag to Cedric Alexander. Nice time. Alexander looking to get a little revenge on what happened in this match with Joaquin Wilde, but in comes Raul Mendoza. Cedric Alexander. Ooh. Alexander, the crowd here tonight not feeling it. Alexander going up top now. And diving elbow drop. Might turn this into a little bit of a one-up contest between himself and Shelton Benjamin. Raul Mendoza now, another tag to Joaquin Wilde. Frequent tags is going to keep both participants on Legado del Fantasma very fresh. A little bit of ground and pound wrestling, amateur style from Cedric. A little taunting slap too. Now here's the tag to Shelton. Shelton Benjamin came in with guys, you know, in the class of Randy Orton, Batista, John Cena, Brock Lesnar. You know, Benjamin kind of been looked at as the black sheep. Honestly, you know, I feel like this guy definitely could have been what they were. Oh. King Wild going to work in this match, I ain't gonna lie. Trying to get Shelton into his territory, and he does just that. But Shelton now, veteran instincts. No. Did not work. And Joaquin now. Benjamin right where he wants him. Here's the tag to Raul Mendoza. And boom. Ooh. You know, if this team of Shelton Benjamin and Cedric don't work out, I would love to see Shelton Benjamin go after that NXT championship, man. That'll be dope. And oh, I think he's busted. Yeah, he busted open. And that might do it. Where's your partner? Where's Cedric? No. Cedric ain't even come in and try to break up the pin. Wow. Now Joaquin Wilde. Up top now. Up top. No. And that might do it. Where's Cedric? Where's Cedric? Oh, come on. Cedric didn't make it in time, but we got new champs. We got new champs, though. Wow. Wow. Cedric didn't make it in time, or he was too focused on Raul Mendoza. He was too focused on Raul Mendoza But Legado del Fantasma reversed the L from New Year's Evil and are the new NXT Tag Team Champs. I'll see y'all in NXT Black and Gold.